It's okay to lock yourself in a medicine cabinet, to drink all the wine, to do whatever it takes to stay without staying. It's okay to hate God today, to change his name to yours, to want to ruin everything that ruined you, to need a stranger to pull your hair and pin you down. It's okay to want your mother as you lie alone in bed. It's okay to break, to flip, to church, to crash, to knife, to rock and rock and rock and rock. It's okay to wave goodbye to yourself in the mirror. It's okay to despise everything that you have inherited, to feel dead in the city of pulses, because there will be days when you feel like a tablespoonful of oil instead of an ocean. You find it difficult to just blend in because you feel just so different. When your footsteps begin to sound like the reasons why you shouldn't have left home. When your textbooks and your eyelids begin to close themselves at the exact same time, when you have a test in the morning, a test in the afternoon, and this entire world just feels like it's trying to test your patience. When you have to wake up at 6 a.m. and the alarm clock punches back every time you hit the snooze, when you cast the birds for being so happy so early in the morning. There'll be days when you feel like a peacock with no feathers, flightless and undeserving of attention. There'll be days when you say hello and no one says it back. But remember, exhale today and breathe tomorrow into your lungs, because yesterday sleeps inside of your veins like molecules of water that stick to the inside of busted pipes. We are pipe dreams of those who exchanged their lives for our freedom. So whenever you leave the house, make sure that this world can see you shine. All I ask is that never be afraid of all the things that live inside of you.
Let's call this the element of surprise. They say vampires are doomed for the shadows. They say the sun dares not shine on their skin lest they melt into oblivion. It is said that, like the dying embers, they smoke away when the sun's rays on them are cast. I shake my head from the shadows, for I have tasted this sweet warm love of this sun that they say is a vampire's curse. I nod my head in denial. From the shadows I call my home, because I have had a sip of its sweet warm spring waters from its fountain of love. They open their ancient books and recall their ancient legends. They speak of Dracula, the count that was turned to coal when the sun's rays gave way to the dawn kiss of the sun's luscious lips. They call Alvare, the Pennsylvanian vampire that was turned to smoke when the sun's rays on him were cast. They mock me when I tell them my tale of love. They laugh when I tell them of the sun's embrace. They ridicule when I confess how dear the sun is to me. They scorn when I talk of how soothing her rays massage my skin when in her presence I walk. Tell me, is it not fathomable, this love that we share, she and I? Is it not possible for a creature of the night to find solace in the morning rays of the pitch yellow sun? My love, prove their wording wrong, break the spine of their myth, bring them to shame, that I may be spared. Show them that Cupid's arrow knows not light or darkness. Embrace me once more that they may confirm their fears. Air our dirty linen of love, that they may witness our affair, for I kid you not. Lest you announce in valley bottoms and mountain tops the love you have for me, the unclean one, they will take pride in stabbing this flesh, this heart that has tirelessly, endlessly beat for you. Profess your love that I may be free. Hi guys. So my name is Robin. I go by the alias of Enigma the Poet. If you search on any social media platform Enigma 411, you will find me there. So I am a Kenyan. I come from the second most beautiful country in Africa. Of course, the first one is this one. We know. So other than that, myself and my friend called Desmond, we run an organization called Anika. We are an art-based initiative. We do spoken word, poetry, and social issues based on all that kind of stuff. But our major reason of coming to Rwanda is seeking collaborations, like Diana just said. So in Kenya we have these things called tribes. And it's not, you'd find a parent telling their son, don't marry from tribe X, or their daughter, don't be married by somebody from this other tribe. So the piece I'm about to read for you is inspired by such events. It's essentially the cry of two lovers asking, but why can't we? You know, so one is a Maasai, the lady is a Maasai, and the guy is a Luo from the Lake region of Kenya. So I hope you enjoy. Sholei Lesiampe, pearl of the Mara, beauty of the Maasai, cousin of the butterfly. Woman from whose breasts your people circle, the sun rises and sets at the very top of your head. Will you marry me? Will your tribesmen accept my flock of cattle and sheep? Will they hand me your breast so that I too suckle from the fountain of your people's culture? Will they have me as the bee that seeks to suck your nectar? Will they smile as I pluck your petals one by one in the endless chorus of she loves me not, but she loves me. Lesiampe Lolunga Nashupai, mother of the flower that I seek, you whose love was sworn to another, you who was pierced by your tribesman's spear when they wedded you off to the best cattle raider. Suffer not the fruit of your womb a similar fate. Give me her body in a wedding of your rituals, for her heart is what I have here with me in the lake. Suffer not her heart with distance from mine that beats tireless, endlessly. For her, Sholei Lesiampe, mother to my unborn child. Weep at the feet of the village elders' council, deprive them of the milk of your troubled chest, force them to see the migraine they cause your tender, fragile heart. Sholei Lesiampe, mother to my unborn son, mother to my seeds soon to be sowed, my kinsmen are waiting. They sing songs to welcome a deity from the land of wildebeests. They say, our son has done well. Our son brings us a butterfly from the plain, a gem from the plains, a spear from the plateau. Suffer me not the shame of betrayal. Sholei Lesiampe. Ladies of the lake are eager to see you. Ladies of the lake are eager to see you. You whose breasts feed a culture. You on whose head the sun rises and sets. Bring your butterfly that we may see her worth. Bring her to the lake that we may see the shine of her colors. Bring her here that we may know that you do not reject us in vain. Sholei Lesiampe, my mother has become restless. She longs for my kinsmen to suckle from your breast. She wants to see my seed before her breath escapes her. Sholei Lesiampe, butterfly of the plains, gem of the plateau, spear of the plains. Make haste to come, or I will make haste to reunite myself with my ancestors, for I would rather be in your memory than our love be mine.
Well, guys, another round of applause for Robin.